Threads, Twitter's most formidable challenger, has launched, and the Threads versus Twitter battle has finally started. Meta created the text-based discussion program, which enables real-time message creation and sharing. Threads by Meta, and it is a lot like Twitter, but the internet is divided over Threads' potential to obliterate Twitter, as there are key notable differences between the two platforms. Musk is also not happy with Mark Zuckerberg's new launch and intends to fight it out wrestling style.
You lucky my friend's holding me. You lucky, because I'll tear your head off. Don't hold me back, dog.
According to him, he's fine with competing, but cheating is not fine. So, the question we are all asking is, does Threads have enough potential to take Twitter's throne? Well, let's take a look at the battle of Threads versus Twitter. First up, we have Twitter, X, the platform that popularized the art of saying a lot with a little. With its iconic 280-character limit, Twitter has been the go-to spot for short and snappy updates. It's like the haiku of social media, forcing you to be creative, witty, and sometimes downright cryptic. Just think of it as a wordy rap battle, where every character counts. Recently, Elon Musk had announced that there will be a rebranding of Twitter. The blue bird logo was to be changed to a minimalist white X on a black background. The app may also see sundry changes geared towards making it an AI-powered everything app, allowing users to perform multiple functions from messaging and audiovisual services to ordering taxis and paying bills. However, it remains to be seen if the move, an idea Musk has had for a while now, will successfully replicate the WeChat model or once again prove devastating for Twitter. The company is already suffering a financial setback, as many advertisers have pulled out since Musk decided to put some of the app's popular features behind a paywall, and Meta's Threads showed up on the horizon, eating into the micro-blogging user base of Twitter. So hopefully Elon's plan works out and doesn't send the Bird app down the drain.
Yeah, bad plan. Forget it. Bad plan.
Next, we have Threads, the up-and-comer with a game-changing strategy. Threads allows you to type up to a whole 500 characters. That's a lot in the tweet world. Launched on July 5th, Threads became the fastest-growing social media platform to hit 100 million users, the apparent first serious threat to the dominant microblogging Twitter app. Threads is Meta's attempt to ward off the wave of users who have abandoned Twitter in response to Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, who has a reputation for being extremely unpredictable.
I can't put my finger on you. You're kind of unpredictable.
There are various ways in which Threads adapts Twitter features for Instagram users, even if it's clear that it's still a work in progress. We could even claim that Threads excels at a few tasks that Twitter does not, from character and video limits, sign-up requirements, ad policies, privacy, safety, pricing, and verification to messaging. However, it is important to note that Threads is not a Twitter replacement, as there are a number of key distinctions between how you would use each site. So, what are the distinctions that exist between Threads versus Twitter? Well, here, let's look at a deeper comparison of Threads versus Twitter. Number 1. Character and video limits. Threads has a 500 character limit, according to Meta, whereas unverified Twitter users are limited to 280 characters. For Threads, users must have an Instagram account, and once they sign up on Threads, they can import their followers and bio information from their Instagram profiles. When it comes to visual content, Twitter only allows non-verified users to publish 2 minutes and 20 seconds of video, while Threads allows users to post 5-minute videos.
Correct. Absolutely 100% factual.
Number 2. Sign-up requirements. With Threads, you need an Instagram account in order to sign up. Once you've signed up, you can select to automatically follow every account you now follow on Instagram when you are initially setting up your profile on the app, or you can pick only a few of them. Now, the interesting question will be, how much of the content from Instagram accounts that you follow for their stunning images and accounts would you want to read for their pros or hot ideas on politics and TV overlap? This is something we're interested in seeing how it plays out. Since Twitter is a standalone social media tool, an account on any other site is not necessary. Although it doesn't bother many people, this helps set the two platforms apart.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
Fediverse, a shared platform among the Meta apps, includes Threads. On the other hand, Twitter is a unique firm and is not shared with any other platforms. Number 3. Ad policies. You know what's unavoidable on social media these days? Adverts.
God, that sucks.
Yep, just like those pesky ads that pop up when you least expect them. Twitter's got them too, just like all the others. Gotta fund the service somehow, right? However, Thread, the Meta-made platform, strutting in with its fancy new technology, is flaunting an ad-free experience.
Wow, I would be very surprised.
Woo! No annoying ads to spoil your scrolling spree. They must be operating at a loss to give us this sweet deal. Talk about short-term expansion ambitions. But don't get too comfortable, my friends.
I don't like being too comfortable.
While Threads has the edge in this part of the battle, who knows what the future holds? Ad integration might come knocking on their door sooner or later, and let's be real, we all know most ads are like those clingy acquaintances. Totally unnecessary. Number 4. Privacy. With Threads, you have the option of making your Thread account public or private, similar to Twitter. You can also specify who can react to a public post, either everyone, just the accounts you follow, or just the people you specify in the post. That said, Threads is still just as interested in your personal data as Instagram is. It tracks where you are, what you look at, and what you do within the app, similar to Instagram.
Why would you do that?
Number 5. Safety. According to Meta, one advantage it has over Twitter is safety. The same guidelines for content that are already in place on Instagram will apply to Threads. As a result, users on Threads won't be able to purchase weapons, threaten individuals or organizations, or assist terrorists or hate groups. Additionally, users under the age of 16 are automatically assigned to a private account, and users will be able to choose who can comment on their conversations by limiting it to those they follow or have explicitly named in a post. Okay. Safety is also an important thing to consider in this Threads versus Twitter comparison. Number 6. Pricing. There are no features concealed behind a barrier because Threads is entirely free to download and use. There aren't any adverts on Threads right now, but that will probably change. After all, Instagram has started to feature a lot of ads and shopping. Twitter also includes advertising. However, a number of services on the website's Twitter Blue subscription tier are only accessible to paying users. Twitter Blue is $8 per month or $84 per year. Users of Twitter Blue can get new features on a regular basis. As of right now, subscribers can edit a tweet after it's been sent, change the way the Twitter app icon looks, and most recently, increase the number of tweets you can see every day. Number 7. Verification. Your Threads feed will likely have blue check marks next to select amount handles as you navigate through it. These ticks signify that the user has been validated. Verification on Threads is carried over from Instagram. Therefore, if you are verified on Instagram, Threads will also verify you. Check Instagram's policies to see if you meet the requirements for verification, though. On the other hand, the authentication process on Twitter is a little more intricate. Twitter previously had verification requirements based on your public reputation, similar to Instagram, before Elon Musk gained control of the platform. Number 8. DMs. The main messaging feature difference between Twitter and Threads is that Twitter offers in-app messaging, but Threads does not. So Twitter is the absolute winner in this section of our Threads versus Twitter comparison.
I dare you to do better.
You can contact mutuals, or any user depending on their privacy settings, using Twitter's messaging tool in a number of different ways. You can send voice messages, photos, GIFs, and texts. While with the Thread app, there is presently no in-app alternative to tagging someone in a post's comment box. Even though you can share a thread with someone via text, you would have to try their Instagram DMs first if you want to get in touch with a Threads user. In addition to all of these, Twitter currently has a significantly larger user base compared to Threads. So if you want to stay updated on what's happening in the world, Twitter remains the preferred platform for at least a few more months. However, this could change in the future as Threads might gain more users in popularity. Both platforms have their pros and cons, and there's ongoing controversy surrounding both of them. One of the notable discussions in the controversy is that Threads lacks a web interface. While there is Threads.net, it's not a complete substitute for a full-fledged website like Twitter has. Although Threads' CEO mentioned they're working on a web version, as of now, it's not available. Another difference is that Threads currently lacks a search panel, but it's expected to be introduced in the future along with other updates and improvements. Also, interestingly, as of now, you cannot delete your Threads profile without deleting your Instagram account as well. This might be an inconvenience for some users. While there are some similarities between Twitter and Threads, the most significant factor is the number of users on each platform. Threads has the potential to be a major competitor to Twitter.
Oh, I forgot. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore.
but Twitter has a well-established and continuously evolving community. It's uncertain whether people will switch from Twitter to Threads immediately, but as Threads gains traction and ties more closely with Instagram, it may become a compelling alternative for Instagram users looking for a similar platform. In all, both Twitter and Threads have their strengths and weaknesses. Twitter has a larger user base and more features like a web interface, while Threads offers the convenience of using an Instagram account for login and data transfer. It remains to be seen how Threads will develop and whether it will challenge Twitter's dominance in the future.